Thank you for joining us today for the hands-on demonstration of installing Mifos X on your Windows machine. Sangam will be walking you through each step of the process, and you can find the documentation on our wiki pages, starting it with that link. Then you will go through to the Installing Mifos X, and we'll be working on the Windows installation section today. And that's what the screen looks like. And you'll be seeing this. Sangamish will be walking us through this quite nicely. If you have questions along the way and you kind of stumble along, we have multiple ways of getting support. We can use our answer hub here, where you can type in the question. The screen will populate. If you don't find what you're looking for, you can go ahead and click Ask a Question, and someone in the community will be back with you in a quite timely fashion. It works really well. And Sangamesh, I'd like to turn this over to you to walk us through step by step what we need to do to install Mifos X on a Windows box.
Let me start with quick installation guide on Mifos X. I'm on Mifos X installation guide page. We'll start with the following step-by-step instructions provided on this page. Download and extract Mifos X application files from this page. I've already opened the page here and go to the take action, get Mifos. From here, we can download Mifos X. Kindly fill this form so that we could reach you back to serve you better. Then click on Next to download. For now, let me skip this part and download without providing any information. It will take us to the download page, which is this one. Since I have already downloaded Mifos X, let me close this page. Here is the downloaded Mifos platform folder. It's a zip file. Kindly extract the folder. So here are the two extracted files from this zipped file. Let me go back to the instruction page and move on to the next step. Install Java. Kindly download the Java from this link and install on your system. For this version, kindly use Java 7, which is a compatible version for this version. And here is a link. Please refer compatible software versions, wherein it provides you the details of the compatible versions. This is the page for downloading Java. Kindly click on accept the license. Then depending upon the Windows, whether it's a 32 or whether it's a 64-bit, download the Java and install this on your system. Since I have already downloaded and installed this on my system, let me close this page. And here is the downloaded page, a downloaded file of Java 7, and which I have already installed on my system. Let me go back to the instruction page again, install MySQL. Download the link from this page, which will open this page, and you could download the MySQL depending upon whether it's a 32-bit or the 64-bit. And let me close this page as well, since I have already downloaded and installed. Once MySQL is installed, initialize MySQL data. We need to create database, that is Mifos platform tenants and Mifos tenant default. Then use Mifos platform tenant and source the Mifos platform tenants first time install.sql. So let me open the MySQL. The password I have provided has MySQL. I have logged into the MySQL. So let me copy the commands, that is create database for these two database, and use Mifos platform tenants. So let me copy and paste it here. And press enter button. So these two databases are created and the database is changed to Mifos platform tenants. Now let me source the first time install file, which should be available from the Mifos platform folder, then database, then Mifos platform tenant first time install.sql. Let me drag and drop it on the command on the MySQL window and remove inverted commas. And press enter button. Now the script has run and the required tables have been inserted. Go back to the instruction page, then move on with the next step, that is install Tomcat. Here is the link for downloading the Tomcat 7, which is open here already. You need to download the file depending upon whether it's a 32-bit or whether it's a 64-bit from the core category. Since I have already downloaded the Tomcat 7, let me close this page. And here is the downloaded Tomcat 7. So let me extract Tomcat 7. Extract here. For convenience, I will rename this folder as Tomcat and move to convenient place. Now we'll move on with the next step, setting up of Tomcat 7. We need to download MySQL connector.jar file, which can be downloaded from this link. And this is the page. So it will download the tar.zz file. You need to extract the file, then copy the MySQL connector.jar file. Let me go to the downloaded jar file, which should be here. Mifos install. So it's here. Let me copy this and paste it under Tomcat 7 folder, then lib, paste it here. Let me close this page. And make sure you have the Tomcat JDBC.jar file on the lib folder. Here. Since it's here, JDBC.jar file, so we'll move on with the next step. Generate a new key store using Java key tool. So we need to go to the Java home directory, then the bin folder. Let me go to the program files, Java, then JDK 1.7, then the bin folder. So here, let me hold the shift button and right click to open command prompt here. Then copy the command, which is here. Run the command and enter. So it asks for a password. Let me provide as XYZ123. Then again reconfirming the password XYZ123. It will ask for a few details. Kindly provide the details here. Then here you need to provide as Y, to confirm as S. So now the password key store is created. We need to reconfirm the password, that is XYZ123. Re-enter new password XYZ123. Enter. So the .keystore file has been created under the home directory. This is my home directory, and here is the .keystore file. Let me go back to the instruction page again and move on with the next step. Update Tomcat configuration files for SSL. Go to the Tomcat home directory, then the conf, then open server.xml page. Tomcat, then the conf folder, then server.xml. Let me edit with this Notepad++. We need to delete all the content, then copy the content provided here till here, copy and paste it. Then we need to update the keystore file path. So which should be updated here. Let me copy the path. Path is this one. Copy and paste it. Change the symbol with a backslash. And next instruction is to update the Keystore password, that is here has XYZ123. And next instruction is provide your MySQL username and password. Search for MySQL, which is here. Username is root and password I have given it as MySQL. Then click on save button and close. Next step would be dropping application into Tomcat web apps folder. The first would be copy Mifos Ng provider .war file. Go to the downloaded uh, uh, Mifos platform folder, which I have kept it here. Then copy the Mifos Ng provider, then paste it under the Tomcat 7, Tomcat, then web apps, paste it here. Once this is done, copy the community app folder to apps folder. Sorry. Yeah. Copy the community app folder from apps folder to the root folder. Tomcat, then web apps, then root. Paste it here. Next step is to copy the API docs folder, which is in the Mifos platform folder, API docs. Copy this folder and paste it under root folder. Then create .mifos X folder in the home directory. Go to the home directory. Sorry. Go to the home directory, users, then the home directory. Here, hold the shift key button, right click to open command prompt here, mkdir.mifos X. So the .mifos X folder gets created. Copy the Pentover report folder from downloaded Mifos platform folder. Go back to the downloaded copy the Pentover report from downloaded Mifos platform folder and paste it under .mifos X folder. Paste it here. Now, next step would be setting up of environment variables, wherein you need to provide the path details in the environment variables. Let me close all these opened command prompt window. Then right click on the computer properties, click on advanced system settings, click on environment variables, and here you need to provide the uh, path. For Java home, you need to provide the path where your Java is located. In the same way, you need to provide the Java path, that is which I have updated here. After semicolon, I have provided the path here. Okay, and followed by the slash bin, like shown here. And we need to update the Java ops variable as well, like shown here. Next is to start the application. To start the application, go to the Tomcat folder, then the bin folder, then then run startup.batch. Let me go to the Tomcat bin, then startup.batch. Double click on this one. So Mifos application will start in few minutes. Meanwhile, please note to to look for the errors. If the Mifos doesn't start, you could check the error from the Tomcat window, or you could check it from Tomcat logs. So it will show the logs here, and you could find the reason for the failure, and you could check the error message. We'll wait for the Tomcat server to start Mifos X. Once we see the server startup message, go back to the Internet Explorer, then provide the URL, that is https // then the IP address. Since I have hosted it on my local system, I am providing it as local host. Then provide the port number / community app community -app, then click on enter button. Then provide the username and the password. Username is Mifos, and the password is password by default. Then sign in. So this will log into the Mifos X, and this is the Mifos X dashboard page.
Thank you so very, very much for that demonstration, Sangamesh. Uh, Again, You can find answers on your Answer Hub. You can play around with the system on the demo server. And please do, if you haven't already, sign up for our users list. You can get a lot of information from our community using that list. We have chat support at Gitter. And of course, our general mailbox and our web page. Thank you again. See you next time.